I'm excited. I'm excited. Go get your blessings. That's right. Prayer. Anybody love to pray? Yeah, you got to pray just to make it today, right? Who said that? Ooh, Chandela. Have you ever thought about this? Sometimes when you forget your keys, you don't know where to put them. One time I forgot my phone. It was in my pocket. Didn't know it was there till it started ringing. Sometimes we go through some mental capacities where we don't know whether or not we're getting old or whether something just ain't right. So how do you know if you're getting old or something just ain't right? I got Aunt Bobby. One day Aunt Bobby, she drove to the store. She went to the store. She loved to shop. She was looking at meat and just saying, there's some pretty meat in here. She was looking at everything. She was looking at the ribs and spread them out and telling, there's some pretty meat. Sure look good. Filled her basket up. She made some groceries, bags of groceries. She left out of the store, went to the bus stop, caught the bus, went all the way home. And her son, Bo Peep, said, Mama, where's the car at? She said, Lord, Bo Peep, I left the car at the store. So how do you know when you too old or something just ain't right? Now, Nene just had a baby. Baby's 2 weeks old. It's time for Nene to take little Shaniqua to the doctor. She got the baby bag, the bottles, the wipes, the diapers, everything, put it all in the car. They were on their way. They get there, they sign in, she looking around because she proud, right? So she signed it, they called her name, they said, Miss Nene, bring little Shaniqua in here, let me see her. They get in there with the stroller. Nene pull the covers back. Shaniqua ain't in there. Shaniqua at the house. So how do you know whether or not you're getting old or something just ain't right? You don't really know now, do you? You just never know. And have you ever thought about when you go home sometime and, if you leave the trash out and when you get home and the house stink? Don't stuff that stink make you mad. It can change the whole atmosphere. You can go in the house and you can be just as happy and you smell that smell, you mad at everybody. Now what did happen here? Now who done left this trash out? This don't even make no sense. You mad at everybody. You about to whoop chin. Come on. You whooping them. Because you're mad because what? It stink. So you got to make sure you keep stuff fresh, bro. Even your body. Keep it fresh. Because when you stink, it just ain't right. It's like the devil. It's like when your breath stink. That ain't nothing but the devil. That's what's coming out of that, just devil breath. So we got to make sure we keep ourselves together. Is that right? Can I get a witness? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, my goodness. Now just think, look at this. Do you ever notice how old people like being sick? That's all they talk about. They tell everybody what kind of medicines they have, when their next appointment is, who their doctor is, what they got, what they doing for it, and who else got it, and who else got more than them. Ooh, I got this, ain't it? I saw one day, she said, hey, baby, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. What you been doing? You still working at Big Lots? She said, yeah, baby. But I got this cataract in one eye, and I got this glaucoma in one eye, and I had this surgery on my hand, then I had this surgery on my leg and my veins, then I had the carpal tunnel surgery, and the medicine they gave for that took all my hair. How my hair look, baby? I said, it looked good. I said, it looked good, Angel. Well, I said, keep up the good work. So then she started saying, yeah, I got to go to the doctor to have some more stuff done. I'm going to have some, I had surgery on my mouth because my teeth was sticking out my head. And I said, you had all that going on, Angel? She said, yeah, baby, but I'm doing fine. I said, Angel, are you doing all right? She walked away. She had nothing to talk about. So all she was talking about was how she was sick. What's ailing her? What's got her down? It made her happy. After that, she wasn't happy no more. So when I started saying, I asked the question about, is your stomach all right? Baby, I got this thing about that hernia in my stomach, and then I got this thing on my back, but we couldn't talk about nothing else. I'm like, are you going to be all right? Are you going to make it? Do you think you can hang in there a little while longer? Please. Oh, not to mention my Uncle Rudolphus. Oh, my goodness. He had a rack and threw his back out. Then something happened to his neck. Then when something happened to his neck, he said he had to drive his car. The pain was so bad, it took him days to get home from the stop sign right by his house. He said, Rhonda, I had to get out the car because I couldn't turn my neck at every stoplight. And I couldn't turn around. I had to get out the truck. Turn. Look around. He'd have stopped traffic. The police then got out and say, sir, what's the matter? He told me, I can't go home. I can't move my neck. He left us. It took him 2 days to get home. I don't know what happened to him. It's just something about my family. I don't know. You know, there's some songs in church that I grew up with that I'm telling you, I don't know why they even sung them. Now listen to this song. I'm telling you. They sing in the church all the time. I grew up Baptist. So they got a bunch of songs that, since I'm grown, sometimes don't make sense to me. Listen to this one. Get right, church, and let's go home. Oh, get right, church, and let's go home. Oh, yeah. Get right, church. Woo. Get right, church. Get right, church, and let's go home. Now, I'm all right with that, but this one to get me. Back, train, and let's go home. Oh, back, train, and let's go home. Now, if the train got the back, that means you had already what? Missed it. So you need to catch the train the very first time. You need to be ready. You need to be ready when the train comes the first time. It don't make sense. So that song really never made sense to me. Back, train, and let's go home. If it got the back, you done what? You done missed it. Oh my goodness. And look at this. Have you ever noticed in church how if this one song starts, all old people all over the church, oh, they get proud. Because it's just something about this song that's like they're ready to go into glory. Old lady at the back of the church to get it started. She get up slow. There's a leak in this old building and my soul, just saying it, just power. There's a leak in this old building, and you know, it gets sexy. My soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. All the ushers. My soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. There's a leak in this old building, and all of a sudden while they're singing a song, people in wheelchairs just popping wheelies, and people throwing their crutches, and people swaying their wigs like frisbees. Like, oh, my soul has got to move. They leaking and they're proud about it. This is a song that touches hearts. But then the little children sitting on the front row scared. Grandma, you leaking? They want to know what's going on. And then they're going to say, am I going to start leaking? Because every Sunday they sing this song. They about to look to my, I don't know what's about to happen to you. I just want to make sure I don't start leaking. There's a leak in this old building. Who brought that song up? I don't understand. That's just a shame. That's just a shame. Relationships. All relationships are rough. One of my friends, she was telling me just the other day about a relationship from a long time ago. See, that's when you get in trouble, when you just look at the physical aspect of somebody. One of her friends, her ex-co-workers, she said she went over their house and had a good time, and her ex-co-worker had a brother. So the co-worker said, he's a little special, but he had fun when you came over here. Could you go out with him, please? Have a good time with him. So my friend said, okay, he had a nice body. He's single, I'm single, okay, we can hang out. Let's see what happens. But then she said, because he was special, he always had that special smile on his face like Ned DeWino did when they cleaned him up and put him on the couch on Good Time. He just smiling. So she was all right with that. She said, well, at least he's happy. Okay, we're having a good time. He's laughing. You know, if he just keep that smile, we'll be all right. You know? So then her and the guy, they were driving down the street one day. He was just smiling. She looked over there at him. She like, oh, yeah, you know, just smiling. Then all of a sudden, they heard an ambulance. Woo, 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 woo. He started saying, ambulance. Gotta get over. Somebody hurt. Then she got scared. She said she stopped the car real quick. She said she was looking at all the mirrors on the car at the same time. Like, what is wrong with you? He turned around smiling, ambulance. She said she scooted all the way over to the car. Then she said she put her feet on the pedal and drove as fast as she could to take him home. And she told her friend, I can't do that. He doing that smile, and then she talking about, you know, when they smile like that, they strong. She's talking about, he not going to hug me and pop my head off. So sometimes you can't be worried about the physical, baby. She got scared. And so she told her friend, oh, no, I can't do that. Because something wrong with him. And so she said once she got him to the house, she looked back at the door, he was just standing there smiling. I said, well, did you go back over that, Tremaine? She said, no, I couldn't do that. I said, oh, what you get? So that was the end of that. So I'm telling you now, beware who you date and who you with. Just because they smiling don't mean everything all right. Yeah. I remember when in the wintertime it would be so cold. You know, as cold as when you wake up in your bed and smoke coming out your mouth. If you lay in your bed and you smoking and you ain't on fire, that means it's too cold in that house. It's cold. We would get up, we would wake up, our daddy would come in there and hit us on our feet. Time to get up, time. It's cold. Did you cut the heat on? What you in here for? Then we had that one heater in the living room, then one heater in the bathroom, then we had the stove on with the hours, and we about to blow up. We got all this stuff on. So then, okay, I let my sister go in there first, since I'm the oldest. Okay, you go first, and then because I want to lay down a little longer. You know, when it's cold, you know, you don't want to move. I got this smoke coming out my mouth. He hit me on my feet, talking about it's time to get up. Then he come back, then I tried to move my feet around a little bit like I was to get out the bed. Just so he can go and leave me alone. So then by then my sister get up, she go in the restroom. I'm like, I wonder what's taking her so long. I go look down at the crack of the door, look down there. She on the floor in the bathroom by the heat asleep. And I'm cold. What about me? I'm cold too. Don't you see me smoking? I got smoke coming under the door. I know you know this me. I am cold too. And sometimes we would go to church, right, on Sunday nights, it'd be cold. We get home, you know how the house be cold? We all smoking. Daddy go in first, cut the heaters on, we just looking around smoking, looking at TV, smoking while we watch Good Times. Everybody just smoking. We got our clothes on, our shoes, our coats, our jackets, our hats, because it's cold. Because we got to warm up. Because we got to cut the oven on, cut the hours on, cut that one heater on in the living room and the one in the bathroom. So everybody got to use the restroom now. Everybody in there telling me, we got to wait. Keep your clothes on. Don't take your jacket off. It's going to be a while. Oh, and don't mention if you got to take a bath. You don't want to because what? It's cold. I remember one time I had to blow dry my covers so I can stay warm. And then you got to blow dry. Don't leave that blow dry on. You're going to catch a fire. It's cold. A fire will feel pretty good by now. I am cold. Then when you got to hurry up and go to sleep because it's going to get cold because you're going to cut that heat off, go cut that oven off, and go cut them eyes off. So you better not wake up in the middle of the night. If you do that, you're on your own. That's all I got to say, you're on your own. So that's pretty much it. I'm telling you, the life and times of my family.
Oh, yeah, let me work it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Sister Minnie, that's what they call me. That's who I am. I got this purse on sale from the old people's store, and all the old people's mad at me because I got the best purse, because I'm always the sharpest one. You know, they be jealous. They be hating on me. They be pulling shade on me. Oh, my goodness. They don't know who they fooling with. I may be old, my wig may be gray, but don't get twisted. I will do what needs to be done to make it all happen. Yeah, baby.
So there's some things in life, I'm telling you, that's funny, that's tricky. You just don't know how it's going to end up. But I'm here to tell you, with God, all things are possible. And no matter what we go through or been through in our lives, the best is always yet to come. Hang in there. Go get your blessing.